Shen Yun Performing Arts performed at Centre in the Square in Kitchener, Canada on March 24th and 25th.
It was beyond what I was expecting. Obviously, the integration with the backdrop, and then also too just the music, the dance, the performances, the outfits were just sensational. It was absolutely outstanding. I wasn't prepared for just how monumental this performance was.
Through classical Chinese dance, a live orchestra, and a digital backdrop, Shen Yun has a mission to revive China's ancient culture from before communism. Some theatergoers were deeply moved by Shen Yun's message about freedom.
I think what struck me the most was just, when we take ourselves from a communist China to, from before, I didn't have a full understanding of the history of the freedoms that, the Chinese people were experiencing, and then just what communism meant to China. And then at the end of the day, just to see us and our freedoms, our religious freedoms here in, North America, it just really touched me to be part of something that is a movement that is more than just about dance. It's about freedom for all throughout the world. I brought my 13-year-old son with me today. He's half Chinese, and man, it's so impactful for him. He's never been to China, but for him to understand what his history and culture is so meaningful for us.
I think that it's just so amazing how it started 20 years ago as one company in New York, and now it's all across the world, and it's 8 companies. I think it's an amazing thing that just what it teaches. You reap what you sow. That was an amazing lesson. And it just shows that even when people try and suppress the people can always prevail, and they can show up in other countries and show what tradition is.
Children's book writer Rena Bruce also attended the performance with her son and said its message resonated with the values at the heart of her work.
The story of the mother and the son really got to me. It was very emotional and very well done. Nobody likes to see their son harmed in any way and under the hands of anybody, let alone a government. But I just love the storytelling in that it came about in a good way. Like, it ended on a good note, but it was just the spirit, the love of the culture that I really enjoyed. I just think that kindness should lead all of us. It should be something in our hearts and something that we take forward in this world, and we share it and pass it along with others.
We're seeing, war, throughout the world. We're seeing, individuals, still suffering persecution. We're seeing, freedoms being taken away. And at the end of the day, salvation through God, our Almighty Creator, is the meaning. We really appreciate the fact that, this task was taken on, and that, we're continuing to, take this message through the world.
Audience members encourage others to see the performance for themselves.
I have seen just incredible skill, incredible depth of love of the arts. I just love what they're doing, and the history that they're telling. It's very, very nice to see. They have generously given us a culture that we maybe did not understand as much, and I just admire that so much. Go see it. It's incredible. I'm really glad we came.
Thank you so much for being brave enough to launch this revival and this cause. And thank you to all the actresses, the dancers. The orchestra was absolutely outstanding.
I'd really recommend it. I think learning about international history is very important because there's lots of lessons. And just for them to understand what happened to the Chinese people and then what they're doing now, I think it's an amazing story, and I think it needs to be heard.
Shen Yun will perform at the Four Seasons Centre for the Performing Arts in Toronto, Canada, from March 28th to April 5th.